Hello everyone, welcome to day 183 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. Okay, e4, so same as always. We get the exchange variation. Pan of attack. I don't think we're supposed to take. Attacking the center here looks nice. They can always recapture. Maybe e5 is an idea for me. It could just develop my knight also. e5 seems interesting. If they take, I just take. If they push, I'd push also. I'll play knight to f6 here. They can develop a piece. So they're going to win this. I don't think e5 works now because of this. I'll play e6. They bring their queen. I can pin the knight. I can just castle here, I think. I could develop because if they took, I just took. Develop takes, knight takes. I can take. Yeah, I can just develop my knight to attack this. They force my bishop to take. I can tempo the queen first, which threatens a fork. Threatening knight takes c2. Well, I'm threatening knight c2, I mean, sorry. I could also take the c4 pawn, which would then open up my queen. So the queen goes back to defend. It's a good move. I could jump into that pressure. I'd really love to open up my queen here. I could maybe even jump in. But takes, the bishop attacks my knight. If I go here, they take, I take. Go here, they take. I take with check. And then I take here and I'm defending this. And then I'd be threatening checks. Although checks wouldn't pick up the queen, so. Yeah, I could actually jump forward here. Takes. I'm threatening to take the bishop here. My bishop is just hanging here, so I'm not sure what I'm doing. They can just take the bishop. Okay, they can go for this. I think I'm complicating the game too much here. My bishop's in trouble, I should probably take with it. I can line up an attack on this. Yeah, I think threatening mate here is good. If I threaten mate, they can just push. I don't have a sacrifice. They can also play this. I think I just start to simplify here. They take with the bishop. I can take this way. I could go for check, but queen takes. And just take this way. Pawn takes. I need to go back. Okay, so I could go. Can go back to f5. I do like c6 for my knight, it's just a strong square in the center. Here I'm also threatening to not take. I mean, taking helps them. I can take with my queen here. It's also fine to take with my pawn. Taking with my queen is good because I think I open up my light squared bishop. I'm also threatening checks because the queen is unsafe. I'd go for check on this square. They'd have to go for queen trade. Or maybe I go queen e5. If they block with the queen, this force. If they block with the bishop, I just take either way. Queen e5 seems strong if they don't take my queen. If they develop their bishop now, that's a blunder because my queen takes on g2. They play queen g4, which attacks my g7 pawn. I can play queen e5, which threatens to take, winning a rook. I also have a discovered attack on the queen here with e5, but I think queen e5 is the best move. Just if they take here, this is also a check. So they block with their bishop, but I just have this move. King back, I take rook. Yeah, so I take this rook. They can block. I could just go back. I could also take this. Queen d5 threatens mate, so they'd have to go back. they can't really take on g7 here. Or queen d4 is a great move. I mean, I can't play queen d5. I can just go back all the way. Then threaten to play e5. Everything's fine here. My opponent just resigns and we get a win against an 1190 opponent. So let's look at this game. They played with a 57.3. I played with a 74.4. I had two mistakes, and I think that's when my bishop was hanging, but I played like a 1350, they played like a 550. Let's look at this game. So play the Caro-Kann. It's best to develop the knight here. e6 is the best move. Pinning's okay. I should just play knight c6 first, probably to attack this. We get this position. I can actually take first, which tempers the queen. The queen goes back. I'm supposed to... So here I am supposed to actually just save my bishop because my bishop's hanging instead of bring another piece. But they play a terrible move. All they had to do was take here. What happens if they take here? I have knight takes d2. So and then queen takes... Rook a3 is the best move here. So what happens here? Their best move is just queen takes d2. Knight c5. Oh, c5 is their best move. They actually can't take this. Oh, because them taking this. This is a great move because queen takes walks into a fork. And they have to play queen d1. Go down in exchange. I'd be very happy with this, to be honest. Instead, I just take. It's best to go back to defend this. I choose this way. I'm up a pawn here. It's best to take with the pawn. I don't want the queen trade. I choose to take with the queen because I really felt like if they didn't take my queen, I'd be doing much better, and that's what happened. They didn't take my queen. They played queen g4, which is just a mistake. It gives me check, and blocking with the bishop's an even bigger mistake. They're supposed to step the king over to stop me from giving more checks. Because here I take the pawn with check, pick up the rook with another check, and then go queen f6. I'm completely winning. Everything's safe. Here I'm supposed to play e5 to temper the queen. Because if they ever move the queen, I have mate. So that makes a lot of sense. I temper the queen. They're supposed to play queen e2 here. Just to defend everything. Then my best move would be bishop e6 and just slowly bringing pieces into the game. I'm threatening bishop c4 here. So let's say they don't move the queen. Yeah, just have bishop c4 here. Oh, I mean this would hang the knight, so let's say they push this one. Bishop c4. Best move for me. King over. Can probably even castle here. It's just a win for me. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.